What does Eye of the Zombie mean?
Well, the song itself is about terrorism, terrorists, and terrorism in all its forms. I don't really just mean the political type, the organized fanatics. We also have, certainly in America, this other phenomenon of individuals who, for one reason or another, they just give up. They become dead. That's why I use the line, "A beast already dead," in the song. And they become hopeless or forlorn or whatever and decide to make a name for themselves by killing people. And I don't think they have it that well thought out, but that's what occurs. And our media jumps on it, and we track some poor hapless soul through 3 or 4 states on his, murder spree. And for a few days, we're unable to do anything about it. That's why it's scary. That's why it's such a nightmare to even contemplate. But it seems to be occurring more and more often, at least here in the States.
With this album, did you deliberately set out to be topical?
No, I never deliberately set out to be topical. It's just once in a while you'll be in the middle of a melody and a mood, and something will strike you, and there it is, and you can either choose to ignore it or not. And sometimes I'm stuck with it. I can't let go until I finish the song.
Is this album for you a consolidation of your comeback, would you say?
Gee, Mark. That's a great question. It's definitely more real. Centerfield was sort of a phenomenon. Everybody went, "Oh my God, the guy's still alive." "Oh, really?" And there was all this sort of euphoria surrounding it, which took me back. I didn't understand that for about a year. I kept going, "It's just a record. What is all this other, emotion that's going on?" I kind of gotten used to that now. Whereas Eye of the Zombie is more like, well, okay, now I'm back to work. There's a continuing flow, and this is like the next project in line. It's more like I'm at work. There'll be another record after this eventually, and more projects of some form or another. So this is more like what you said, a consolidation. But it's like I'm back to work now. I've got a lunchbox and I'm working.
How does it feel to be back?
It feels great. It feels whole. I'm on the road. I'm touring. I'm doing all the parts that I used to do before.
When you were off work, when you had that 14-year layoff, what was it like when you heard a Creedence song on the radio?
I can't tell you. There's no way to convey that emotion to other people. People really have a hard time understanding my stance about performing the old songs and all that. All I can tell you is when you wake up every day and you feel crummy, you feel ripped off, and you've got these little kids that you're trying to support, you don't know what the future, what your status is, and yet you have to go to work because that's what real people do in a real world, and you got to earn a living, so you go back right to doing the same thing that is causing you the pain in the first place, knowing that you may get ripped off all over again. That's what my mind conjures up when I hear those songs, because I got up every day and tied my shoelaces or pulled my boots on and went through the paces with not a whole lot of, let's say, finality. I didn't really know what the end result was going to be, but I did it anyway.
Would you like to tour Australia?
Oh, I'd love to, especially right now.
We wish we had him here right now. Now, the old song that